Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 21 chat.
First of all, make up for the water noise in the back.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the water softener.
Someone did it. Not going to name any names. Alright, so it's episode 39, and last time they evicted Cliff. Oh.
Yeah. He only has himself to blame. He effed up.
The final three are 2/3 L.
And 1/3, yay!
Or 1/3 So Nicole is trapped in the house with a dirty showmance.
Yeah. That's rough.
They don't even hide their effery either.
That is rough. Well, they can't really do much this week because the HOH room is off limits. They can't get into that shower.
Doesn't matter. They'll do it anywhere.
The stool made it out of the shower, but...
The phone call is coming from in the house.
Yeah. Anyway.
Everybody wants to win except for Holly. She'd probably only want to win by, like, default. If, like, everybody keeled over or they were like, hey, you want to win?
Well...
Okay.
She's all... I won't get into it. But anyway.
Really? I mean, why bother? You know, you guys know what's up.
What I'm trying to say is, last week when Jackson was freaking out that he might not get all the jury votes he thought he was going to get, Holly was like, yeah, that's really messed up if you don't get those jury votes. Hello, they would be potentially going to you. I don't know if she was just saying that to Jackson's face or what's going on there.
Who the hell knows what's going on behind Botox land? All right, Holly and Nicole are having a little chat.
Yeah.
And Nicole feels like she'd have a better shot in the final two if she were to pull a miracle and make it to the final two on her own.
Mm-hmm.
Who would she pick?
Holly, duh.
Right. And Holly should pick Nicole.
Well, okay, so obviously Holly's probably going to want to pick Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Nicole's trying to lay the foundation here, so, like, maybe Holly will be like, oh, if I do want to win, I probably have a better chance against Nicole. Which I don't know is necessarily true. I don't know that that's true.
I don't think the jury's going to be bitter this season.
I think there is a good chance that Holly could possibly beat Jackson. But if she's in there against Nicole, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
Nicole is not as dumb as she is nerd looking.
What? That didn't really make sense.
She sees through Mickey. She knows what's up. She knows he's a smoozer. She knows that he's
Jackson's
trying to give her the hard sell.
Hates me, so you should take me to the end. And Nicole's like, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
No.
You're good.
That really freaked him out. He was like, what do you mean by that? What is that? And she's
You're
like,
good.
You're just good. What? Why? What does it mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Alright. She wouldn't tell him either.
She's trying to rattle him a little bit.
Might as well. That's all you got left.
Right.
Alright. So, Mickey, a.k.a. Jackson.
Okay. So, like, usually this episode is a look back at the season. We'll see, like, some of the more memorable moments.
That's what I was completely prepared for.
Yeah, and also some things that did not make the show yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do that this year. And I'm wondering, is it because the season sucked? Or...
I think maybe they're just trying out a new format.
Yeah, it almost felt like maybe they're saving some of that for a finale when everybody's there and everybody can reflect.
I don't know. This almost seemed like a Survivor edit. You know, like when they have the final 3 or 4 and they're like, this one did this.
Yeah,
this one did this.
Yeah, so they broke down everybody's games.
Mm-hmm.
So Jackson was up first. Was it just me or did his feel like way longer than everybody else's?
I think he had more on his resume than everybody else, so they had more meat for him.
Could be.
He's a comp beast. He was the camp director. He perked up his little ears and said, oh, safety? I want to be camp director.
Is that how he said it?
Yes. Jackson was in love with Jack. Remember that?
Woo, yeah.
Remember when he was in lust with Kat? Then he had a hardcore love relationship with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jack turned on him, so he scooped up Holly and said, "You're my number one."
Yeah, I mean, when Jack was still around before the betrayal,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he would have picked between Holly and Jack.
You know what? Nobody kissed Jackson's ass like Holly did.
True.
She gave him what he needed.
True.
When he needed it. And he used his lies to get to the end.
Yeah, I love how he plays it off like he never lied or played a dirty game before Cliff and Nicole were considering getting rid of Holly to keep Tommy. Because he definitely did. Let's be real. He is not Mr. Innocent here.
Oh, hell no. Let's talk about Nicole.
Which is fine. I just want to say, I enjoy that kind of gameplay, but I want people to own it. At least own it in the diary room.
You're not going to own it?
Yeah. You're not fooling us.
All right, Nicole. Great social game?
Oh, hell yeah. Everybody's
Really?
like, Nicole, we love you. You're so amazing. Yeah.
Maybe the second half of the... Remember when she was the outcast and they were all ready to get the freaking ropes and burn her?
I will never forget that.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
She made an alliance with Cliff.
She made a final two with him.
Kind of.
No, they had a final two deal very early on. This was like Fellowship of the Zing times. And then, you know, all of her friends started going home. They made Cliff's Angels with Jess and Kat. That fell apart.
They made a final four with Jackson and Holly. That fell apart.
Well, no, they made it to the final four.
Well, yeah.
After some bumps
apart.
in the road. But it did really help her and Cliff because there were those like 3 weeks or whatever that Jackson and Holly were going back to back to back. So
all right.
benefited them for a while, but probably should have made some moves after that.
Let's talk about Holly. Halls. All right. She laid low. She let the big threats, the big targets fight it out. But unfortunately, she laid so low that she laid under Jackson.
Yeah, honestly, like, I hate to say it, but her segment felt like a second segment for Jackson. With the lie that kept her safe against Tommy. She just sat back while Jackson did all the work. And then she was like, I'll throw the HOH competition.
He's like, he trashed her game by saying that she knew Kat.
Well,
and then he saved her game with a friggin' lie.
Yeah. He wasn't trying to tank her game by saying that. He thought that he could trust Jack, and then Jack was like, whoa, you guys all know each other. I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Just as much as, you know, he wanted a showmance, Jack wanted a showmance with Christy.
Oh, man.
And that was never going to happen.
This show could have been really different. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this new format tonight, but okay.
She did make it 83 days without being nominated.
It's a pretty big deal. You know, she only went up on the block when she was the only other option.
Alright, so that was pretty much her deal.
Okay.
So,
time for more filler.
Julie says, hey, look, we scraped together the final 3 from last season and we actually flew them in here. Let's talk to them for 3 seconds.
I
think they were underutilized.
I wanted more.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear what they're up to now. I didn't want them to just talk about this season.
They didn't get to talk about anything about themselves.
No, I wanted updates.
Well, Tyler's still with Angela, right?
As far as I know, but I wanted, like, more.
JC had a nice haircut.
It was interesting.
And Casey looked great as usual.
And Tyler.
Well, yeah. He let his hair grow a little bit. He didn't cut it.
It was fun to see them because I did enjoy last season so much.
I wish they would have done a rendition of the real Tyler.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, they're surprised that Jackson and Holly made it as far as they did. Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You really gotta split up those showmances. Which was so funny. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because remember last season, JC was trying so hard to get rid of Angela?
All right. They all agreed. Clifford Hall the Third made a boner decision to keep Holly.
With Jackson and Holly. Ah!
Nicole did okay. Mickey was a dick. He was a little too aggressive, but he did make it to the finals. And Holly rode Mickey.
And I...
And it seemed like everybody picked somebody different.
Yeah, Julie was
for the
like,
winner.
oh, who do you think's gonna win? Or whatever. And Casey said Nicole, Tyler said Jackson, and JC said
Well,
Holly.
I thought Casey said that she wanted to see Nicole win, but
I guess.
Mickey probably was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now this is something that they usually show on finale night.
Yeah.
The diary room bloopers, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the stupids, the curses,
The cries.
tears, the bloody noses.
Oh, God. I mean, it's supposedly really, really dry in that house, so I'm not surprised they're all getting bloody noses. But, like, we didn't need to see that. Ugh.
Al the alien, he was probably crying after he came in, when he busted in as the agent.
And he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I love seeing the behind-the-scenes diary room stuff.
I love seeing Al's transformation.
Yeah.
Because when he was grandma to now, when he was semi-hot FBI agent.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So, HOH, part 1. Traditionally, they don't usually show this in its entirety.
Traditionally, it's also an endurance competition,
Yeah.
which this was not.
No.
This was a mix of physical and mental. There was a puzzle, but I think it was mostly physical.
It was definitely geared towards Mickey.
Or just like anyone athletic. I mean, out of the group that we have here, yeah.
Alright, so it was called Raiders of the BB. There's an alien bug trying to invade. Can you hear it? It's like...
Yes, I hear that.
bzz, bzz, bzz.
Raiders of the BB Relics. So
Right.
it was kind of like an Indiana Jones theme.
Which has everything to do with summer camp.
I don't think the competitions all have to do with the theme.
Okay.
That's a little crazy.
Alright, well, they had... It seemed like a Big Brother Canada type... Oh my god, do you hear that?
I do.
You have to cross 2 voids
Mm-hmm.
to get to your puzzle.
It kind of felt like a Mario, like, Nintendo game with, like, the turning blocks.
Boop, boop,
And then
boop.
the swing bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. So, you have to build your puzzle, your little treasure box unlocks, and then you have to transfer 25 gold coins one by one.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was very physical. right. Whoever wins goes straight to part 3 on finale night.
All right, so it's kind of a big deal.
Okay. Everybody was working on their puzzle at the same time. Nicole was pretty much
She was
last.
struggling.
Yeah.
Which is,
I thought she was going to
unexpected,
do better
yeah.
on the puzzle.
you would think.
Because she's a brain.
But Jackson ended up finishing the puzzle first, so he had a head start on his coins. Then
He
Holly
is
finished
the
the
most
puzzle.
athletic.
Yeah.
And he just really banged it out. And like he's been doing all season.
Ah!
And he finished first. And they lied and they kind of made it seem like Holly was really on his heels. Like
It wasn't that close. Like, she did pretty good, but it wasn't that close.
she wasn't in danger of winning.
In danger of winning.
The puzzle was pretty hard for them. It looks like they cut it out of like styrofoam. I wonder if like they banged it around too much that it wouldn't, fit right.
I remember them saying that the puzzle pieces were kind of delicate.
Yeah.
And I think they warned them ahead of time, look, if you
If you mess it up, it's not going to fit right.
If you manhandle your puzzles, it might hurt you because it might not work quite the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, it looked really not movie quality.
Fragile, let's say.
I don't think you could do your taxes in it. Alright, so Mickey finished the puzzle first. We said that already. Nicole was freaking dead last.
Yeah.
And we see where she hurt her knee in this competition.
Oh, God, the way she was landing on her knee! Girl, no!
They showed her at the end putting the ice on it, but...
Yeah, so Jackson won part 1, like we said. So he's going straight to part 3. Holly and Nicole are going to face off in part 2 in the finale. If you guys want to know who won that one, watch the spoilers.
Alright, so you have to vote for America's favorite player.
Yep.
Who you gonna vote for?
I already voted for Nicole, and I have been every day.
Okay.
Who are you voting for? Nobody, because I used all the votes.
Exactly. All right. So next up on the finale is going to be Nicole versus Holly, and for the part 2, and then the part 3. I'm sure there's going to be some other crap, and
usually that's like the how did this juror finish this thought, which I feel like is such a crapshoot.
It is. And everybody's coming back for the finale. And they're going to rush right through it. What is it going to be, like an hour and a half?
I believe it's an hour and a half because it's after the Survivor premiere.
Yeah. So they already got their bloopers out of the way, so they're just going to...
we'll see what they got for this finale.
Power through it.
We'll see.
I don't have anything to say about this because it was just a shit show.
This episode was kind of pointless, honestly. Yeah. But anyway, the final puppet show of the season is the video before this one, so if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah. Please watch it. And I guess we'll see you for the finale, and she'll still do a couple spoilers.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching. Till next time.
Much love.